Well, all right.
They love you.
This isn't going to be a long video. This is going to be a quick one, but I'm going to post it nonetheless. Now, because yesterday I put that video up, I've been holding back on some stuff that a really good friend of mine gave to me. Now, what I'm about to show you is from a guy who got me involved. Well, didn't necessarily get me involved, but I would say, other than Germs MRE, this guy right here is the reason that I wanted to do this stuff, because of how he did his videos, how he was always adding things and experimenting and changing stuff up. Well, this guy sent me a box earlier this year, and I haven't wanted to open this stuff yet. And I haven't, and I will, because I got plans for the... Well, let's just see what it is, all right? Put your jaw jacket and just show us. All right, from the real Jack of Trades. Yeah. Probably other than Germs and Rock or something. And of course, we all know Steve, but other than Germs, Rock or something, this is the guy. First off, I got a Polish meal, and the date code is, this is July 20th, 2022, and this is a supper meal, and it's pretty much sausage stew, all kinds of good stuff. The crisp bread in these things are awesome. I've had it in other rations. It's not the same, it's similar. I've never had a Polish ration. I can't wait to try it. This is just dark chocolate is going to be good. I'm looking forward to that. What is this? This is full day. It says full day package. So would that make this a 24-hour, or is it, like it says, just a supper? I don't know. Jack of Trades will tell me, though. But that's cool. That's one. And he sent me, today is my birthday. 2, not 1. 2. And this is a dinner, so that one was supper, meaning evening. This is dinner, lunch, so they're not 24-hour, they're single meals. And let's see what this is. Lasagna. Oh man, he was thinking, damn straight there, Jack. You knew. He knew. Friggin' lasagna. Let's see what else. Oh yeah. See what I mean? The guy's freaking gangster. Freaking gangster. Look at that. He made his own. And of course, he didn't send me this. But when I do this ration, of course that's going with it. I'm already mixing, matching stuff, and I haven't even done it yet. But yeah, he might as well have just put that with it. Jack. Alright, here's something really cool that you're all gonna like. But that ain't even the best thing about all this. Yeah. Yep. 17 out of 100. All kinds of good stuff. This is a turkey dinner. The year was, what year? Does he got a year on this? No. But it's good up until 2029. When this what? What was this? This was what? Probably 2019, I'll bet he did this. Right? Right, Jack? All kinds of good stuff in this. Turkey breast, freeze-dried, mashed potatoes, instant, of course, vegetable medley, peppermint candy, too. He's got eggnog cappuccino and peppermint mocha cappuccino. Out freaking standing. Applesauce pound cake, of course that's in this. I expected it to be. We got wheat snack bread with grape jelly. He's got peanut butter, sweetened condensed milk, my brother. cream cheese icing, coffee sugar creamer, true lime, true lemon drink mix, moist towelette, hard candy, and a spoon. Freaking A, my brother. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and he threw these in there to go with it, because of course they got to go with it. I mean, that's got to go with the Christmas dinner. We got to have some sweet potato, and we got to have some you know, some stuffing to go with that. And now, I don't want you to see that yet. Now, I don't know, man, if I want to open this thing or not. I don't know if I'm ever going to review it, but I need to. I got to. I got to know what it looks like and what's in it. I have to. But I don't want to. But I have to. But I don't. What am I going to do? I never even heard of, seen, imagined, or believed in anything like this. This is a Japanese, is what he told me, Japanese ration, and apparently it's a hamburger. So, totally shaped like one, it's totally round. I wonder if this is in a can or something, like a canned burger. That would be so freaking cool. Always wanted a canned hamburger. And when I was serving, even in 1987, when I was over in Okinawa, Japan for a year, you could get canned burgers out of the freaking vending machines that they had over there. So, yeah, I don't know. That'd be cool if it was like a hamburger, like he said. It comes with the bun and all that. But anyway, I think that's what he told me, that this is a hamburger. I don't know if you can see the... Well, anyway, that's what I got from my good buddy, the Real Jack of Trades. Other than Germs MRE, the guy responsible for getting me into this and wanting to do this fun thing, and totally inspired me. Half of my videos are done like he would do his. He was very humorous. I'm sure you all know him. Now, here's something I got to tell you about the Real Jack of Trades. You're going to have to go to his channel, and you're going to have to find the video that he does on the jelly donut. How he takes 2 pound cakes, puts them together, and does a jelly donut, and how you could order one of those. I don't know if you can still get them. Probably can't, but the length that he went through, or to do this, just blew my mind. So he sent me some other cool stuff. Gosh, a while back in 2019, I think he sent me a Marine, the Marine MRE. Of course, it comes with 2 crayons, and I've been holding on to that. And I found one of those Desert Shield Hershey chocolate bars, Desert Storm chocolate desert bars, that Hershey was actually making when we were serving over there. Nobody liked them. I did. You know, I liked it. I didn't see anything wrong with them, but nobody else did. And they didn't last either. That's why they were short-lived. But they're the little mini desert bars. Some of you guys, if you've heard of them, comment, please, in my comments. And let's see. He sent me one of those. And he sent me, back then when All MREs was stocked and just had everything, allmres.com. They still do, but they had a much greater supply of things back then. They were doing all kinds of experimental single meals. Like there's the cheeseburger, which I think they still have. But there was another one called the Egg Witch, the MRE egg sausage cheese sandwich. Well, he sent me one of those. I haven't opened yet. All this stuff I wanted to hold on to and do in the future, and maybe this winter I'll get around to doing some of them cool things. I got a lot of stuff. Bob SAURWEIN sent me a lot of stuff. SAURWEIN, as you were. Sorry, my brother, I get forgetful. Bob SAURWEIN, he's reached out to me recently, and he wants to send me some stuff. But I'm just talking about the stuff that he sent me in the past. All those extras, those extra those extra entrees that I use in my videos. That's all from Bob SAURWEIN. He sent me all kinds of stuff. Let's see what else. Who else? If I'm leaving anybody out. All right, I had 2 Italian rations. I had menu C, or as you were, module C, the gray dot, and I had a yellow. I don't know which one that is, but it comes with the sardines, the canned sardines. And it had the chocolate bars, I think 3 of them or something like that. And I remember that was why I bought it, because it might have been A. I don't know which one. Whatever one it was, it's the yellow. The yellow module was that one. Well, I never got around to doing those. I gave them both away, you guys. I gave one to a good friend of mine in the apartment complex I live in. Well, he's the owner. I gave it to him. He thought it was cool. I don't know if he opened it and he wanted to hold on to it. I told him all about it. Anyway, I thought he was going to think I was a nerd and reject it. He thought it was a cool gift. He was interested in it right away. As soon as I told him what it was and then showed it to him, he didn't even want to open it. But so that's kind of cool. And it was a fairly newer one too. You know, just like a few years old. That's it. And then I had module C, who I gave to a guy that I met here in Port Kent. He's a retired correctional officer. And as soon as I showed it to him and told him what it was, while I'm explaining it to him, and he's part Italian too. He told me some really interesting stuff about his Italian heritage. I was absolutely blown away. And it was weird, because once he started telling me about his heritage, it was then that I could totally see it in him. Otherwise, I'd think he was Irish. He told me he's Italian-Irish. And to me, as soon as I saw him, I thought, you'd think Irish. And if he told you he was Italian, you'd be like, no fucking way, man. You ain't Italian. But he is. And as soon as he started telling me things, man, I could totally see it. You know, now I can't unsee it. You know, isn't that kind of weird? But anyway, I gave him one, and here's the cool thing about that. As I give it to him, and I'm explaining it to him, and I'm telling him how just about anybody that's ever bought it for the camp stove that it comes with, because I had to explain them that everything in it was canned, so they got to give you a canned stove. He thought that was cool as hell. So then he starts reading it, and he sees the toothbrushes, the sweetened condensed, everything that it comes with. Here comes his wife, and she's like, oh yeah, I know what these are. And then she goes back to like in 2020 or 2018 where, I don't know, she was buying them and giving them to her friends or something, or someone that she worked in the prison. She's a prison guard too. They're retired both, where, I don't know, somewhere where she was like just apparently coming in contact with them like they're going out of style. She knew exactly what it was. I didn't have to tell her anything about it. Well, anyway, that's where those 2 went. And I had a bagged German ration, menu 2. I think that's beans and sausages or something. The one in the bag, well, there's a guy over here at camp. He's a former Vietnam veteran Marine. Big guy too, badass, done some shit, okay, he ain't playing around. And I think the only reason he would let me onto his property as campsite and talk to him is because he knew I was a Marine. He could see the USMC and the Eagle Globe and Anchor on my arm. I got the stickers on my truck and the license plate, so he's like, okay, this guy's cool, he's safe. And I guess he could tell by looking at me that I'm not a pussy, you know. I don't look like I'm one of those guys that's afraid to come up and talk to you. So he knew I was cool. I went onto his property, I met him. I told him, you know, as former Marine, Desert Shield Storm, told him I got hurt, had to get out, and he told me a few things, and we've been friends ever since. So on the 4th of July, when I saw him, when I was going over for the fireworks at our campsite, here he comes on his golf cart with his family, and I hand him that bagged German ration. He still hasn't opened it. I told him the things that are in it. I had to tell him it was 24-hour because he knows C rations, okay? But he knows RMREs too, but I don't know if he ever seen or heard of these. He friggin' loved it right away, you know? And I could tell that he loved it because he just looked at me and he didn't say anything. So I could tell he loved it. He hasn't opened it. He's not gonna. He's gonna hold on to it for a while, and he's gonna use it when his buddies come over. Oh, what's that? And he'll have to. Oh, dude, I know what those are. They got videos all over YouTube on them. And I told the guy how to go and do that. So there's that video. I stretched this out to 15 minutes. To anybody who sent me stuff for my birthday, who told me happy birthday, thank all of you. That's freaking cool, you know. Because I've had some where I've been by myself, and I'd rather have people, you know, around for things like that. Nobody wants their birthday alone, all right? And so far, I've had some really good people around. We celebrated yesterday. We're doing it today. We're probably going to do it all week. So, to anyone that, thank you. Jack, thank you, my brother. I got some cool stuff there. It's going to be a while to get around to it. I still got a couple of American MREs that I want to completely get through. Then I'm going to start with one of them Polish rations. I'm going to get back to doing some foreign rations because I got a bunch I have to do. All right, everybody. I love all of you. Germs, Rock, Multi-Magnum. Gosh, I can't think of all yous. You're all out there. Anyway, Hildy. Can't forget her. Thank you, my dear. God bless all of you. Peace. Have a good week.